We have been looking forward to this recipe for weeks, I tell you. Vicki Fitch is here, and we're so happy to see her from just an hour up the road up in Bowling Green. We welcome you to Talk of the Town.
Thank you.
You have got a great recipe, a double apple cake that was a recipe winner for you all in the Duncan Hines contest.
Yes, it was. That back in 2006, it was a contest winner.
All right. Well, let's get going here. How do we start? I'm assuming we're going to start off with some Duncan Hines cake mix here.
We do. Duncan Hines cake mix.
Okay.
Goes in the bowl. Then we add 2 eggs. And if you want to add the water,
okay.
1/3 of a cup of water. And if you want to add the apple butter, Jackson's Orchard apple butter.
And you tell me that they're also located up in Bowling Green.
Yes, they are. It's a wonderful orchard. It's a great place to go, and different times of year they have all kinds of activities. Very nice and scenic.
Okay.
And then you take your mixer and you get it going a little bit.
There we go.
For a couple of minutes, you mix it on medium speed, and then you pour it in the pan and bake it up.
Now, as you're doing this, there's something I did not know until today as I was overly looking information for this segment. I didn't realize that Duncan Hines was from Bowling Green, and I'm glad to know that he was really an actual person.
Yes, he is, and he was born in Bowling Green. He lived part of his life there, and he died there. So there are some things to see and do that relate to Duncan Hines in our community.
All right. Actually, there's a museum up there, and I think we've actually got a couple of images from the museum there. We don't have those, but there's a museum up there. He was a travel writer, right?
Yes, he was. He moved away from Bowling Green after he went to college, and he became a travel writer, and he told all about the restaurants and the lodging. He was there before AAA was there to recommend places or to give them a non-recommendation.
Okay.
And he did that and became famous as a writer, and he moved back to Bowling Green and continued his writing. And it turned out to be, there were appliances with his brand on them and all kinds of dishes and grills.
Now that museum is on the campus of Western, right?
It's at Western Kentucky University.
Okay.
And it's a very nice museum exhibit, and they're open 7 days a week and would love for people to come and see them.
All right, super. Well, let's finish this up. You get the batter like you want, and then what's the next process?
Well, we put it in the bowl, put it in the pan.
So while it sounds like it might be something hard, it's really not a hard recipe at all, it seems like.
Very easy. And then if you want to get the apples, we have a can of apple pie filling.
All right, so you're not, now there's a special process here because you need to have, I guess, in a specific location within the batter?
We want to put them all the way to within 1 inch of the edge of the batter.
Okay.
Spread it kind of evenly across.
And so the deal is, it's actually, I guess, a little extra apples that you might normally have in an apple pie.
You could probably add those up too, yes. But the pie filling makes it real juicy, and it's a great recipe, really good and moist and yummy.
All right, so you get everything like you wanted, and then how long does this need to cook?
You put it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 45 to 55 minutes.
All right, and then when everything is said and done, it looks like that, and you've got actually a little caramel that you can drizzle over it?
Yes, you drizzle caramel topping on it and serve it with a scoop of Cheney's Dairy Barn ice cream. So
somebody may be watching at this moment and saying, hey, you know what, I think I'd like to enter that contest. Can they enter the one that's coming up later this year?
Yes, go to our website, visit bgky.com, and you would look into the Duncan Hines Festival information.
Okay, and that's normal. When does that come up this year?
Well, this year it's August 14th and 15th.
Okay, all right, well, great. Well, this is recipe number, you'll see the recipe number here coming up in just a second, 4316, recipe number 4316, and it is a Duncan Hines apple cake there, and there's great things up at the museum. There's even a little food mart kitchen up there at the museum.
Yes.
So to learn more about the exhibit and the big festival in August and all the family-friendly tourist attractions in Bowling Green, check out bgky.com, and of course we'll link to that to our website at newschannel5.com. Tell everybody up in Bowling Green we said hey.
Yes, visit bgky.com.
All right, still ahead on today's show.